So I was like, you know what? I gotta go to the ER. Like, this is really freaking me out. I don't know what the hell's going on. They checked me out. They did like an EGC. And they checked my heart. They said it's high, but it's fine. And I don't know. They were like, your heart's fine. Like, don't worry. And so I went home. Finally got some sleep. Went to work the next day, and then I was dealing with like more anxiety. And then I was like, what the fuck is happening? So Thursday, because I think this was Wednesday morning or Thursday, I went to work, and around noon, I started developing this heartbeat again, like fast. I was like, what the fuck? It was like 110, 120. It was fast, and it wouldn't go away. And I tried to just like drink water and like focus on a task at work and just like talk to my coworker just to like chill. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And it was just going like really fast. I can't describe how scary it was. And then I I go to my friend's house to kind of just like watch a movie with her and like relax for the rest of the day after work. And then around 7 o'clock, I was like, this won't go away. I'm really scared. So I went to the ER again, and it was just fucking terrifying. My dad came. That was nice and comforting. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So they did another EGC. They're like, then the doctor came in. She said, well, your heart rate is fine. It's fast. It's really fast, but you can handle it. And she said, it's nothing with your heart. It's your anxiety. It's your mind realizing you're like freaking out, like adrenaline, but you're also perpetuating it because you're thinking like your heart's going so fast. So it was this like weird vicious cycle. So she was really awesome, and we talked, and we just talked about like maybe getting a new family doctor, because I told her how my current family doctor isn't really there for me for my mental health, and I explained to him like what happened a few days after this happened, and he was like, fuck it. Like, he didn't want to answer any of my questions, like just completely like, oh, here, I'll give you some more like anti-anxieties and get out. Just not really like helpful. So right now waiting on a new family doctor. So hopefully I'm going to hear something soon. And then I actually did apply to police victim services, and I'm going to have my first counseling meeting next week. And I think this is going to help a lot. I had an appointment with an intake worker. So how it works is you apply for counseling, you go see an intake worker, you talk to them about why you need counseling, and then they either will get a counselor for you based on your situation, or if they can't at the center, they'll get an external counselor. So luckily, it's not costing me any money, so I'm really happy. That's another big stress right now in my life. It's like not having enough money to pay off school and blah blah blah. So, I mean, for the last little while, it's been good days, bad days. And the thing is, like, there's so much good shit in my life happening and so much crazy shit. And it's like, what? I don't know what to do. So yeah, I mean, my friends will tell me, and I know that I'm a very strong person. I've been through a lot of crazy things in my life, but I seem to go over them. I always find ways that are self-therapeutic. I mean, I still have a job. I still go to school. I have 2 classes a week. I'm almost done my program for I'm in fine art studies, and I'm still producing art. If you don't know already, I have an art channel. I have a Facebook page where you can check all my art there. An art Instagram. Like, I want to be a fine artist. It's my dream. I want to get to tattooing at some point. That's what I'd really like to do. It sucks, but it's also important. Mental health is really also one of the most important things. Your health is really important. I mean, in the last couple of months, I've developed a healthier habit. I drink so much water. Like, I will drink at least 3 or 4 of these a day if I can. I have one at work as well. I just drink a lot of water. I actually cut down on caffeine since the incident. I drink decaf now. It still has a little caffeine to like kind of wake me up in the morning because I'm pretty zombie-ish. I love my coffee. But I haven't had any soda pop. I drink ginger ale if I want a soda. I've tried to cut out sugar. I meal prep. I've been doing that for like the last year, so that helps a lot. Just making my own healthy foods and having like snacks like black cherries, or edamame is one of my favorite little snacks. I just had some. I make my own smoothies. I eat like lots of bananas, like just healthy things. I'm really careful about like processed foods now. I mean, once in a while, like pizza, or I don't know, just like greasy food. But I try to be careful. I'm really trying to cut down on drinking. Um, because the incident happened before, a few days before Christmas, I kind of like was drinking quite a bit. Just because it's like the holidays, but also it's just like I'm really stressed, and like that didn't help the panic attack that I had when I went to the ER, and that's what the doctor said. They were panic attacks. So be healthy, and I have an amazing support system. I have so many people that are there for me. My family, like me and my brother, have gotten closer since this happened because we fight a lot. But my family's been there. Like, everyone's super understanding. Even like my manager at work is understanding. Like, everyone's being so awesome, and that's super important. Never isolate yourself when you're going through mental health problems. And I know that's hard because I've been there when a couple years ago when I had really bad mental health. I was going through depression, like 4 years ago. I went through a really bad depression, and I really isolated myself. And you should never do that. You should really try to reach out. Just, and the thing is, when you're going through a problem, don't ignore it. Just don't be embarrassed. That's something that I've dealt with for a long time, is the stigma of mental health. Don't be afraid of it. Like, don't think what other people are gonna think. The only people that matter are the people that will support you and be there for you. And even like, I appreciate the people that just even say like, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Like, that stuff means so much to me. Just reaching out like that. I never want anyone to feel alone, because I've felt like that before, and it's not fun. Always reach out to your friends, family. If you have like, I'd say my family's a little bit messy, but if you don't have a big family, reach out to your friends, anyone really. And there's so many mental health forums online, which I've been using a lot lately, just to kind of reach out to other people. And YouTube is a huge, like, I go through so many mental health videos on YouTube. There's like a lot of ones. I might list it in the link below, some of the people that like really, really help me. But yeah, and I want to kind of end the video. I should have talked about this earlier, but post-traumatic stress. So I'll read the definition of it. Sorry if this video is like all over the place. Okay, so post-traumatic stress disorder. Usually when you think of it, you think of military, because they've seen some pretty crazy things, but a lot of people can get it for many reasons. Mental health condition is triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, as well as uncontrollable thoughts about the event. And that's one of the big things that I've been dealing with. I think what's causing my anxiety, I don't know because I'm not professional, but I think the what ifs with what happened, and the fact that I was violated by two men and I was alone at a bus stop. There could have been so many crazy things that happened, and I think that's the thing that scares me. I get a lot of anxiety at night since it happened. So that's why at night I'll like text my friends, I'll call my friends and just talk to people, and I'll do some drawing and stuff. So it's just stuff to like try and ease it. I am on anti-anxiety. I'm on a new one right now. Clozapam 0.5. I take it when I have a lot of anxiety. Also with this, don't be drinking on this. If I do plan to go out and have some drinks, I don't take it. That's just how it is. You should not be mixing those kind of things. If I want to have like a glass of wine or some beer, I'll take it like way earlier in the day. So I just want to make that note, because mixing that stuff together is not good for you. Really not good. Okay, back to the definition. Many people who go through traumatic events have difficulty adjusting and coping for a while, but let's see what's here. But yeah, that's just the basic thing about it. And there is an article, I'm going to post it in this video, and it's talking about post-traumatic stress from home burglary or just any kind of robbery. Again, it's a very violating thing to happen to you. And you think that like robbery wouldn't cause this kind of thing, but again, reasons why it stressed me out is because I was alone by myself, attacked by 2 men, and all my things were taken. It happened. That's what happened to me. Here's like a quote from the article which really hit home. It took 2 weeks before I stopped having bad dreams or stopped eyeing strangers on the street near my house. The most valuable thing that the burglars took was my sense of security, and that's exactly how I feel. But again, I'm getting counseling, I have a huge social support system. I'm more cautious at night, definitely. I'm trying not to take that bus stop anymore. I'm allowed to ask the bus driver to drive closer to my house, which is nice. It's a rule. But yeah, and then I think there was another article here. Oh, how does post-traumatic stress change the brain? Because you're like, how does this happen? Post-traumatic stress is painful and frightening. The memories of the event linger, and victims often have vivid flashbacks. They're always on edge and have slight cues send them hurtling back inside their protective shells. Usually victims try to avoid people, objects, and situations that remind them of their hurtful experiences. And this can be a very negative thing. So I'm going to post these articles in the thing below there. But I think I'll start rambling and we'll end the video. Again, take care of your mental health. I will maybe update when I have had some counseling and maybe see how my anxiety has decreased. Medication definitely helps. And yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope this video reaches out to maybe 1 or 2, even just 1 person. I really hope, because it's a really shitty thing to go through. I mean, I can't describe what it was like. It was really shitty. But I'm dealing with it, so yeah, that is all. Thanks for listening.